Hello, the Purity of Chaos, mad scientist of Hypixel Skyblock here. Today, I'm going to be determining if Cleave is anywhere near as bad of an enchant as people seem to think it is. First, we'll be debunking the myth that Cleave cancels first strike. Just to make sure that there is absolutely no way that people can say, oh, there was Cleave on both. This is the one with first strike. This is the one with first strike only against an enderman with full health. 1,423 damage. Next, the one with Cleave and first strike against an enderman with full health. Perhaps, no, not that one. Perhaps this one over here. 4,500 health. 1,423 damage. Cleave does not cancel first strike. Simple as that. Alright. Well, you may be thinking, oh, but Cleave cancels first strike for all of the cleaved endermen. Well, that's true. That was about 1423, and this one 955. So, yes, it does cancel first strike for the cleaved enderman. But doesn't Cleave do its own damage? How much damage does Cleave do? Let's test it. Okay. So I'm going to get this in. Okay, this enderman's at 6,344 health. How much damage does it do now that first strike is cancelled? About 14,000 damage. Okay. So 14,000 versus 17,000 with first strike. That's about 3,000 damage. So Cleave does a little bit less, but not much. So it's almost the same. So Cleave is worse for 2 enemies, of course, but what about 3 or more? 1, 2. That enderman's almost dead. Does that mean that Cleave is able to do more damage than first strike would alone? Yes, that's exactly what that means. Cleave is able to do more damage than first strike when you have 3 or more enemies. That means it's better than first strike for 3 or more enemies. But for 2 enemies, it's worse. I suppose that's true. It's a bad enchant if you think... Oh, wow. I'm rich. Okay. Anyways. Sorry about flexing right there. Sorry about flexing really hard right there. Anyways, it turns out that Cleave is nowhere near as bad as people think, because it's doing enough damage in 2 cleaves that first strike doesn't even matter anymore. I mean, really, if you had Cleave 6, you would probably end up doing more net damage than first strike. That's why I say Cleave is not a bad enchant. If you had Cleave 6, it would quite literally do slightly more damage than first strike 4. Although if they added first strike 5, yeah, I guess you could say that Cleave would not be as good, but if they added both, then Cleave would still have a use against 3 or more enemies. Cleave already has a use against 3 or more enemies. It's better than first strike against that many enemies. And really, that's exactly what Cleave is designed to be. It's designed to be an area of effect attack. It's designed to fight 3 or more enemies. So, Why discount it just because it's bad at fighting 2 enchants? We've already proven with the 2 AOTJs that it doesn't change anything. We've already proven that. It doesn't change first strike at all against 1. Sure, it may not do as much against 2, but against 3 or more? There's no comparison. Cleave is just straight up better than first strike. And that's why I put Cleave on my aspect of the dragons. I put Cleave on my Reaper Falchion. I put Cleave on my Raider's Axe. I haven't put Cleave on my Recluse Fang. I didn't put it on my aspect of the end, though. That's because I didn't really care about it on my aspect of the end. You didn't see that. Goodbye.